Well, welcome back to Patton Field for today's matchup. The Dover Green Wave in town facing off against the Central Memorial Kings. My name is Kyle Heave from Manchester Public Television. It's glad to be with you on this day. It's a very overcast sky. We're coming from the other side of things. We have not broadcast from this side all season long, but we're going to try it out with the overcast skies coming in at a 55 degrees. Very minimal wind here today, and we're excited for a good game here. Eman Barton doing the pitching here. It's the outside corner for a strike, and throwing to her battering mates, Brooklyn Flinkfelt. Brooke Jolliker, a freshman up to bat here for the Green Wave. She's coming in pretty good here with her older sister in the batting lineup. It fouls one back, and now Barton has her in trouble here in the top of the first inning. Game starting a little early today. It's 3:50 was the official first pitch. 4 o'clock start, but, get things over with early. And she crushes one out to left field. That's going to get past the left fielder. And look at this, Jolliker going to stand at second. No, she's going to continue going to third. The throw is not in time. And a sliding triple to start things off for the Green Wave. And just a great hit there by the freshman, able to send it out to left. And now we'll see if Kendall Spagna, the second baseman, can do anything with her at bat. Green Wave starting off. They don't mind this bus ride over here. If they can get pitches like that to hit, a bouncer just goes for ball one. I actually attended the Green Wave boys baseball team on Saturday. They were able to take down undefeated Bishop Girton. And now sent up in the air. Should be able to field that. Able to jock it. And then sacrifice fly works for Spagna. And coming around to score the first run of the game is Brooke Jolliker. And make it a 1-0 score for Dover. Seems like left field is one of their favorite places to put the ball right now, as first two batters have sent one out there. Behind in that goes for strike one to Aaliyah LaFleur. Aaliyah, if I read my writing correctly, number 24, playing out in right field today. Takes a ball high, so a 1-1 count now. Barton doing her thing, sends another one. Flinkfeld not able to get it as it lands on top of the fence, but Barton will have a 1-2 count here, trying to get the K. Be the second out of the inning here if she is able to get LaFleur to swing at a bad pitch. Let's see if she gets her chasing on an outside pitch here. Steps on the plate. Or excuse me, the mount. Yeah, got her trying to go for a pitch in the dirt. Just did not fall for it. Been a lot of rain the past couple days here in the Queen City. This field is a little damp today. Definitely has some big puddles in certain spots. And now look at this. Sends out to left field. Gets past. Grows all the way to the fence. And now heading for three. LaFleur, let's see what she's got for speed. And the slide is not in time. And Jamie Webster able to get that beautiful tag in place. And instead of having a runner at second with only one out, now there's 2 outs, and we'll see what Lizzie Cook can do. Big day for Cook already. Turned 16, got her license, and is now starting here for the Green Wave. She'll be playing the shortstop position. Goes around on that one, and that will be strike one. See if Barton sends it up high up in the air, coming down. We'll see, and able to make that play is Diedrich, and that will do it for the Green Wave in the top of the first inning, but they're able to score on a triple and a sacrifice fly. We'll see what the Kings can do with their bats as we head to the bottom of the first inning. More for after this. As we start off the bottom of the first inning, a 1-0 Green Wave lead, and Brooklyn Flinkfelt will try to change this. The catcher doing the duties here as the leadoff hitter, and the first pitch to her is down for ball one. Brooklyn wearing number 6. Waits for the pitch. A high one. Doing the pitching duties for the Green Wave is number 6, Amelia Tomaselli. Or Tomasetti. We'll get an official wording of that. Not sure if that's an L or a T. Inside pitch. So Brooklyn with a 3-0 count. Jamie Webster on deck. Thinks about the bunt, holds off, and it still goes for a strike. So a 3-1 count, and she swings one foul. Great job by the coach, able to field that. Bobbled a little bit at the end, but still made a great effort, and now the count will be full. Kings would love to have the first base runner. You can see all the players right there on the fence cheering on Brooklyn. And she will get a ball 4. So a 6-pitch at bat right there. And Flinkfelt is now the tying run at first base. And we'll see what Jamie Webster can do. Brooklyn doing a good job getting on base. Fouls one up in the air. It's going to land behind the backstop onto the Robinson Road area for a long strike one. Amelia steps on the mound. The pitch goes high. Brooklyn with a huge lead in front of us. You can see that. She goes wisely back to the bag. Another ball. Good little fake right there. I'm pretty impressed with that. Did not really get her shaking in her boots, but another ball, though. Throw is down, but the first baseman able to see it coming in. Caitlin Johnson doing the first base work here for the Green Wave. Big swing and a miss right there on an off-speed pitch. Now we'll see what happens here. As a throw is not in time, and because it's a ball 4, so consecutive walks, and Jamie Webster will hang out at first base. And now the lead runner is on first base with Brooklyn moving up to second. And we'll see what Barton can do. She would love to help her own cause here. Calls a high strike. She'll remember that when she's pitching. Ball high, that one. Called another strike outside. Now Barton's got to be safe. I know the coach is in the way right now. I can't really see completely the strike zone. You're just going to have to go with the plate umpire, who's Dan Greenleaf, with his calls here. Ball goes way above Barton's head. A lot of pressure here in the bottom of the first. And now send one in the, not able to catch it, and that will fall for a single. She is tagged out. Brooklyn Flinkfeld using her speed, just not able to do that. And now runners at second and third with one out, and we'll see what Haley Sinfo can do. Tough. It would have been a bases loaded situation, but good throw from the shortstop, able to get her at the plate. And tough thing, but Jamie Webster at third, Barton at second. We have a little timeout in the game right here, trying to figure things out as the umpire and coach are discussing things. That's Kristen Taylor doing the field umpiring. Can't really hear the discussion from all the way out here in first base side, but can only guess that questionable might have been a third base interference. Not able to round the bag. Ball high. Well, I'm going to mark Barton with a single on that play. Another ball high, so seems like Amelia is a little bit higher with her throws so far. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Oh, big battle here between Amelia and Haley. Haley doing her job in center fields, and she snubs one up in the air. Going to be caught by the pitcher for 2 outs. Webster did not even leave the bag. And now we'll see what Megan Wade can do, the lefty hitter. Hitting it hopefully into the sun. Takes a ball for pitch number 1. Megan did a great job as captain of the hockey team this past winter. A strike called on her, so 1-1 count. And she cracks one up in the air. The sun could be a factor. It is not, though, and is caught by the left fielder for out number 3. Kings able to get 2 base runners, but none of them able to score. The Green Wave will come up in the bottom of the second, leading it 1-0. More Manchester Public Television softball coverage after this. Here we are at top of the second inning, and Lorelei Belrose, the first batter here for the Green Wave, leading it 1-0. Barton not able to get a K so far. Let's see what she can do with Lorelei here. As tough first inning. Gets a called strike there. Lorelei playing the center field position. We are in the 5 spot in the batting order to give you an idea. And she cracks one that's going to go foul. Hopefully no cars are damaged at that point. As someone that's already dealt with a dent to his car because of a foul ball this year, I can understand that person's dilemma with parking close but not wanting to be too close. Cracked up in the air. Barton will take it herself, and she will get that easy out for number 1. So pop out to the pitcher for the first batter, and we'll see what McKenna Jolliker, the older sister of the leadoff hitter, Brooke Jolliker, the junior, can do with her bat here with 1 out. Quick little break there as Dan Greenleaf came out to clean off the plate. Barton gets on the mound. See if she throws a fastball to start us off. And just cracked up in the air. We'll see. Oh, just not able to get the catch. And that will go for a stand-up double here for the Green Wave with 1 out. Sun playing a little bit of an issue here. Really good attempt there to make the play, but the Green Wave will take that, and we'll see what the likes of Angela Hurlbert can do here up to bat. Looked like it had some wind behind it to be able to fly out as fast as it did. Foul pitch off of Flinkfelt. Hopefully that won't affect her brain too much. One out, runner at second base. Ball low. Green Wave been able to hit the ball pretty well. Many hits out to the outfield so far. Called strike. Hurlbert, the third baseman. Got to protect here. A little ground ball. We'll see what Webster can do. The throw over to Diedrich is in time, but the runner does move up to third base. So Barton has got to be very good with her pitch selection here with 2 outs, and we'll see what Addie Sheehan can do here. Sheehan's got some strength to her for sure. We'll see what she can send one to the outfield. Pitch low, but it's called a strike. Throw 2 more of those, and ground ball off of her foot. So Barton ahead in the count, 0-2. Trying to keep another run for the Green Wave on base. See if she throws one in the dirt, getting her chase. Fouled up in the air. Let's see if Diedrich has room. She makes the catch, and that will do it for the top of the first inning. Carly Diedrich, who will be up to bat to start us off, makes a great play. We'll see what the Kings can do with their bats here in the bottom second after this. Well, here we are in the bottom of the second inning. Carly Diedrich able to get a first pitch swing single here for the Kings, the tying run on first base, and now we'll see the likes of Maddie Butt just called out from JV. Her first time seeing her this year, and she will be the second batter up in the bottom of the second inning. Inside pitch called strike though. Diedrich with a good size lead here. She's not even on the roster, Maddie Butt, but see what she can do here with Diedrich ready to run at first base. And she sends one. Third baseman not able to field it cleanly. It gets out to the outfield. And look at this. Diedrich rounds third. She falls. Able to get up. Hopefully she's okay. Brushes the dirt off, but a lot of celebration for Maddie Butt, who stands on second base looking to take the lead for the second inning in a row are the Kings. But the Green Wave defense is ready to play, and we'll see what Sam Nightingale can do here with her bat. A lot of action here to start off. Ball gets away. Nightingale plays out in left field. She's had a busy day. She would love to make the left fielder for the Green Wave busy now. Ball up high, so 2-0 count. Samantha Nightingale has her teammates on her backside. 3-0, first base is open if Amelia decides to try to get her chasing here. Inside pitch for ball 4, and able to take herself up to first base. Sam Nightingale, and we'll see what Avery Hastings can do with the bases loaded, the number 9 hitter for the Manchester squad. And she grounds one to the pitcher, who's able to get it back to the catcher. Great job by Amelia, able to save a run right there. And Tomasetti looking like a Cy Young Gold Glover right there on that play. So now 1 out, and Brooklyn Flinkfelt, the leadoff hitter, will be back up again, getting her catcher gear off. Takes a called strike. Ball high, so we got Maddie Butt at third, Sam Nightingale at second, Avery Hastings at first. Brooklyn Flinkfelt doesn't really get too many RBIs with her spot in the batting order, but now has an opportunity. Takes a strike call. Tomasetti. With the pitch, and a lot of pressure on these pitches here. Brooklyn sends one out to left field. Able to field it cleanly. Now we'll see what the throw is. She decides to hold off, but stuck though, and she is thrown out. So the bases loaded, the Green Wave able to get 3 consecutive outs and keep this a 1-0 Green lead. We'll be back for the top of the third after this. Manchester Kings get together here to give some high five as they are down 1-0 in the top of the third from Patton Field. My name is Kyle Levy from Manchester Public Television. Glad to be with you on this April evening. It is school vacation week for these girls, so they are loving life all around and able to come out here and play some great softball. And we'll see what Caitlin Johnson can do with her bat. She is a lefty for the Green Wave, so we might be in foul ball territory if she gets a hold of one. We'll see what Barton does with her first pitch. Sends it low for a strike. I don't blame Johnson for not swinging. That was quite low. But Dan Greenleaf gets paid to umpire. I don't. It's sent out to center field. Sinfo has a read on it and is able to catch that one for out number 1. Gets some high fives, and back to their positions they go. Sam Nightingale was there for safety reasons. Both teams having ample opportunities to score runs, but still only a 1-0 game. A swing and a miss for, well, fouled off, excuse me. Still a strike either way. And Brooke Joliker was able to triple her first time up is the batter here. She swings at a very kind of in the dirt pitch. Kind of wish she could have that one back for sure. And now sends one out to right field or left field again. So she will get a single out of that one. She's looking like she's going to hit for the cycle here at the way things are going. And another base runner for the Green Wave with only one out here in the top of the third inning. And we'll see what Kendall Spagna can do. Kendall hit into a sacrifice fly to get the run to come in the first inning. See what she can do here to find some green. She thinks about the bunt. The throw down hits off of the second baseman. She's walking that one off. Megan Wade just did not get it, and just a tough play all around. Maddie Butt is feeling that one in the leg, and now with a fast base runner at second base, the Kings got to work this together. Communication always helpful. I think Butt thought Wade was going to get that, and Wade thought Butt was going to get it, and now Barton's got to really find the strike zone here. Obviously, Greenleaf is calling some low pitches, so see if Barton can find that zone. She goes low. Ball gets away from Flinkfeld and able to scamper over to third. Brooke Joliker. Only a freshman, but she's looking very comfortable out there so far, and this could be an interesting 4 years for Brooke. Ball gets past Flinkfeld, but not coming around to score. Not much room between the plate and the backstop, so you can be Usain Bolt and you might not still be able to score on plays like that. Throws an off speed and gets her chasing. She comes back with a fastball. Ground ball. Wade will take it over to first, but that allows Joliker to score from third base, and the Green Wave go up 2-0. So not a hit, but Spagna able to get 2 RBIs in this game just from getting the bat on the ball, which is the name of the game. But now with 2 outs, we'll see what Aaliyah LaFleur can do. Aaliyah flew out to the outfield her first time out, so she's 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch called a strike. She was leaning, trying to pretend that it was a ball, but Greenleaf saw differently. She gets a hold of one. Sinfo got to field that. It gets a little bit past her. Let's see what Lilia does. She stops at second this time. Ball gets away, goes all the way to Barton, and a sliding double right there by Aaliyah LaFleur. And now another run in scoring territory for the Green Wave. Was patient on that one and able to send that out to center field. Came off the bat pretty hot right there. And Lizzie Cook grounds one up the middle. We'll see if they send LaFleur. LaFleur is going to round and score for the third run for the Green Wave. Scampering over to second base is Cook, the birthday girl, getting herself an RBI. And we'll see what Lorelei Belrose can do. Lorelei 0 for 1, popped out to the pitcher back last inning. We'll give Lizzie a single on that, and moving up now, perfect little bunt. Barton got to throw it to Diedrich in time. It is not in time and able to have runners at the corners. Green Wave really putting things together here in the third inning. Bunts, doubles, singles. Kings got to start getting things together here. Bunt attempt, the throw goes to third. Webster was ready. They might have had that set up to work, but Lizzie was smarter, but that allows Lorelei to move up. Now sent out. Nightingale going to have to field this one. It gets past her, lands fair right by the line. That brings 2 runs in, and McKenna Jolliker. Oh, it's a long foul. Could not see from our area very well, but never mind all that excitement for a very long strike. McKenna going to try to get these runners in for another try. Barton obviously knows not where to throw it, and she throws gas past her for the big out, number 3. 2 runs do come around for the Green Wave. Kings will have to bat, get some runs. Down 3-0. We'll be back for the bottom third after this. Back here at Patton Field for Manchester Public Television, I'm Kyle Heavey. Jamie Webster will be leading us off here for the bottom of the third inning. The Kings have let 5 base runners on base, have not scored a run yet, and we'll see what Webster, who has walked in the first inning, can do with her bat. She was stranded at third base in that inning, and she would love to be able to score the first run. Pitch is high right there. Tomasetti has done a good job. She's thrown a couple walks, 3 walks on the day so far. Pair of singles, but has kept the Kings scoreless. Webster is very patient, waiting for a pitch that she can turn on, or she will take a free base with a walk. We'll see what happens here. Ball low. Webster has to jump out. Brooke Jolliker doing a good job as well on the catching duty. Webster sends one high up in the air, ranging over and make the catch for out number 1 is number 10, Laurelie Belrose, and that will do it for Webster. And we'll see what Barton can do. She was stranded at second base after singling. Laura Lee, my apologies, as their mom's over here giving me the evil eye. Barton swinging at the first pitch. Fouls it to the backstop. Coach is going to have a quick talk to her. Swing evenly or something. We'll just make up what he's saying here. Barton, who's had a good season so far with her bat, looked very good in that first game versus Trinity West. A 10-run win. Might have even been more. Ball low. Barton is fast on the base paths as well. She sends one up in the air. It should be handled pretty cleanly by the second baseman, and it is. So a couple fly balls. Kendall Spagna doing a good job of catching that. 2 RBIs for her in the game. Fielding, huge part of softball. So far, Green Wave able to get that, and we'll see what Haley Sinfo can do. Haley would love to be able to hit it further than the pitcher this time. Oh for 1 on the day. Take her time. Tomasetti gets on the mound. The pitch is high. Jolliker tried to bring it down to get it in the strike zone, but Greenleaf was not falling for that trap. And now sent out to center field, but Laura Lee is able to get 2 of the 3 outs, and the Green Wave will head to the top of the 4th with a 3-0 lead. Great game here. We'll be back with more after this. Angela Hurlbert of the Green Wave leading us off here in the top of the 4th inning. Green Wave leading this game at 3-0. Eman Barton. Sun has kind of come out here. It's been a partly cloudy sky. That's why I picked this side, but apparently it's not working in our advantage so far here. And we'll see what Hurlbert can do, who grounded out to Jamie Webster at third base her last time up. Moved the runner over, worked almost like a sacrifice. Now she sends one out to center field, able to handle that cleanly as Sinfo, and a leadoff single here for Angela allows the Green Wave to put some more chances for runs on the board. Dover has come into this game with a 1-4 record, but they've been very close in a lot of these games, including a tough 21-20 loss to Bedford. When you score 20 runs, you don't expect to lose the game, but unfortunately, they did. So they know Webster able to field that. The throw to second is not in time. Well, not really handled cleanly, and no one moves up, and that will go for a E5 for number 16 in Addie Sheehan. And 2 base runners now for the Green Wave with no outs. See what Caitlin Johnson can do here, but we're going to have a meeting at the mound. Defense not working like a well-oiled machine here for the Kings so far, but only down 3 runs. So obviously, they're hitting the ball well. They just got to keep the Green Wave from scoring less here, already being down. Obviously, you would love to have a double play ball or some way to just get out of it. Caitlin Johnson, who flew out for out number 1 in the 3rd inning, will be the batter here. And the meeting on the mound has ended, and the sun has gone away. See if that is the answer right there. Caitlin Johnson, the only lefty so far on the Green Wave's batting order. She bunts one down, misses it, trying to work as a sacrifice to make the runners on base move up. Let's see if she gets see if Barton goes high on this pitch. Ball gets away. That allows the runners to move up. So Sheehan at second, Hurlbert at third. Flinkfeld able to allow the ball to get by her now. Sends one high up in the air. Jamie Webster tries to get over, but it lands on top of the dugout for the second strike. You obviously do not expect Caitlin Johnson to bunt here, but expect the unexpected in sports, including the Celtics losing that game last night. Sends one foul ball. Oh, it's said to be fair. Works for an RBI single right there. I thought it was foul. I have a tough angle here. And that allows another run to come around for Dover. And still no outs. Hurlbert able to move across the plate. And now runners in scoring position here for the leadoff. And Brooke Jolliker, who obviously has been able to swing the bat well so far. Ball sent high. Swing and a miss right there. Great Off-speed pitch by Barton. Had her fooled. E-Man steps on the mound. And then the delivery. Sent up, fouled. Thankfully, coming nowhere close to that Chevy so far. Barton still trying to get an out, sent up in the air. Nightingale does not able to field it cleanly. The throw to the plate is off. The throw to third is in time. That will be the first out, but able to score another run are the Green Wave as a single there by Brooke Jolliker allows the Green Wave to get another run, and things are starting to add up to be a big wall of waves here for the Kings, who are starting to drown in this Green Wave. Now crush out to center field. Able to make the catch, though, is Sinfo and keep the runner at second base. Bravo to Haley. Make that look easy. That was crushed off the bat of Kendall Spagna, who goes 0 for 3 on the day. And we'll see what Aaliyah LaFleur can do. She is 1 for 2. Takes a strike call. And smacked up in the air. Sinfo reads it, feels it, catches it, and makes the third out. The Green Wave do come around and score 2 more runs. It is now a 5-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll see what the girls can do. It'll be Megan Wade, Carly Diedrich, and Maddie Butt due up. Back with more Manchester Public Television softball coverage after this. Left-handed hitting Megan Wade will do us off for the bottom of the 4th inning. Green Wave with a commanding lead, 5-0 so far. Wade, who is 0 for 1, see if she can find a area of green pasture out here. Swings at the first pitch, and it'll be strike number 1. Amelia Tomasetti, she did go 1-2-3 last inning in the 3rd, and has been wheeling and dealing so far. Now sent out to between the gap. This is going to continue to roll, almost making its way to the fence. Wade will round second, and she'll head for third. And a stand-up triple for Megan Wade gets the excitement on the Kings side of the field. Found a great area in the field, sent one all the way out there. And now, with a base runner at third, we'll see if Carly Diedrich, who was able to single her last time up to bat, can single again to put the Kings in an area to score some runs. Just a beautiful swing right there by Megan Wade. Carly kind of knuckles one that is caught by the third baseman. Easy play right there by Angela Hurlbert, and that will make 1 out. Maddie Butt, who was able to get an error to get on base her first time up. See what she can do with, still looking for her first hit here on the varsity team. Obviously being pulled up from JV, she's made her presence known on the Kings sideline. Opportunity to get her first hit and her first RBI if she is able to see the pitch well from Amelia. Ball inside. Megan with a couple steps off the base. gets the catcher Brooke Jolliker looking. Swing and a miss. Fouled off. Now, the second baseman has to protect here. Inside, and that will do it. Runners at the corners here for the Kings. And we'll see what Samantha Nightingale can do. Nightingale was able to get on base with a walk in the second inning, but was stranded there. Ball low and taken off his butt, who will have a easy stolen base right there. So runners now at second and third. Sam would love to be able to help the cause here in the bottom of the fourth inning. One out. She nubs one as well. That's going to land in fair territory. Allow one run to come around. Megan Wade does score, so it works as a sacrifice for Samantha Nightingale. And we'll put that as a 5-1 lead, but moving up to third base is Butt. And now we'll see what Avery Hastings can do. Sun shining, so that makes right field very difficult right now. Ball up high. You can see Caitlin Johnson's reaction like, what are you saying? That was called a strike earlier, and now you're saying it's a ball? How is that possible? Ball up high, so Hastings heading the count. Call the strike there, though. Hastings watched it like a sunrise, just coming at her. It's fouled off, and now Ms. Hastings got to see the ball clearly here. Love to get another run in for the Kings. Ball up high, and that works for a full count walk. And again, runners at the corners, and it will be the catcher in Brooklyn Flinkfelt who will be up to bat, but there'll be a quick timeout for the Green Wave. Coming out to talk to his pitcher here and figure out what exactly is going on. Only one run allowed, but again, Flinkfelt, who has walked and flown out to center field, knows the strike zone, doing the catching duty. Big moment in this game. Couple walks in this inning for Amelia. Ball low, taking off. The throw is down, and it is in time. So Hastings is thrown out at second base for out number 3. Tough spot right there. I'm not sure if that was a hit and run or if she just thought that the throw was not going to go out, but Brooke Jolliker able to get the good throw, and we'll head to the top of the 5th inning. Kings able to score a run, but that will do it. Back with more after this. Top 5, a 5-1 Green Wave lead, and we'll have Lizzie Cook, the birthday girl, leading us off. Lizzie does have an RBI in this game and flew out to Maddie Butt at second base, so she's 1 for 2. Was stranded at third base, her last time up to bat. We'll see if she can come around and score for the Green Wave. She cranks one out to her left field, and that is a home run. Lizzie Cook, have a day. That's a 16th birthday to remember right there, as she gives a little pimping right there, gives a high five, and now she's being sung happy birthday to right now from her teammates. First home run we have seen here at Patton Field, and that will put another run up the board for the Green Wave and a 6-1 lead here. And wow, we'll see what Laura Lee Belrose can do with her bat now. No pressure. Ball inside. See if she gets that ball, or if they have to continue playing with it. Now ground ball, Webster eats it up, throws it across, and Diedrich able to make a stretch for out number one. Great play right there. Mark that as a 5-3. And we'll now have one out here for McKenna Jolliker. Jolliker is 1 for 2 on the day, a double and a strikeout. Takes a first pitch strike. Bunts went down, perfectly placed, but never mind, it is a foul ball. I think when it first hit the ground, it was looking good, but again, from out here in right field, everything looks good when you can't see the lines as well. But now 2 strikes on her. She'll be swinging away. See if Barton can get her on a nasty pitch. Fouls one up in the air. Carly able to catch that. Reaching out as far as she could. It lands in her mitt, and that will do it for out number 2. And we'll see what Angela Hurlbert can do here. Angela's 1 for 2 as well. She grounded out to Webster at third base in the second inning and was able to single and score last inning. The 4th run of the day for the Green Wave. Takes a strike low. Sun starting to shine out a little bit more here, making things difficult for the viewers. Wow. Greenleaf saw something that no one else in the audience and on the field saw, which was a ball. Barton would love to throw the same pitch again. Swing and a miss, and for the second time in this game, a Green Wave player strikes out, but after a home run to lead us off here in the top of the 5th, the Green Wave lead it 6-1. We'll see what the Kings can do with their bats. More after this. Well, she was the last batter in the 4th inning, the first batter here in the 5th inning, and see what Brooklyn Flinkfelt can do after Hastings was thrown out on the base paths to end the bottom of the 4th. We'll see what Brooklyn can do. Brooklyn has been thrown out at the plate in the 1st inning, hoping to score the tying run. Unable to at that moment in time, and then she flew out to the left fielder her last time up, and see what she can do here. Strike called on her. Tomasetti doing a good job keeping the Kings at bay, but now sent out to left field, able to deal with the sun and make the play for out number 1. Defense looking very good for the Green Wave in this game, and great work by McKenna Jolliker to make that out number 1. Let's see what Jamie Webster can do now. Jamie got on with a base on balls in the first inning. Takes on ball high. She was down in the count 3-0 last time up looking to walk, but end up flying out to center field. So we'll see what she can do with her third time up to bat, trying to get herself a single. And she sends one over towards the fans. Boy, great reaction time. That's usually where I stand too. So I would have been in a tough spot. Good amount of fans over there on the Manchester side of things. We're over here on the first base side with the Dover fans today. Webster swings and fouls that back, so got to protect here. Bounces in front of the plate for a ball, so great job, Amelia, trying to get her chasing, but Webster wasn't chasing waterfalls. Ball up high, and now the count goes full. Webster, obviously a fan favorite here for the squad. She sends one. Oh, it's caught right there, and that hurts the hand of the birthday girl, who her parents have the home run ball, and well, they might have might as well make it more of a day. Cake and a trip to the hospital if that needs to be, but Lizzie Cook making that play for out number 2. Trying to make her case for player of the game right now with the way that she's been playing. But now 2 outs for the Kings, and we'll see what the pitcher Barton can do. Barton is 1 for 2 with a single. Falls one to the backstop. She popped out to second base her last time up the bat, so I'd like to get it at least to the outfield this time. And she sends one out my way that will land in foul territory. So I got to say, this King squad hitting it on both sides, not appreciating the fans, I guess, today. I'm not sure what's going on here. Aaliyah LaFleur able to come over and get that. She was wondering what we were going to say about her today, but she's had a decent day. She's got to be ready for another pitch, though. And Barton goes down by way of the K, and the green wave will come off the field. Not much excitement here, but again, a 6-1 lead is all they need, and we'll see what their bats can do as we head to the 6th inning. Green wave leading it after this. Top of the 6th inning here, and Barton, after striking out to end the 5th, will hopefully get some strikeouts here in the top of the 6th with the green wave leading this score 6-1. Leading us off for the green wave will be Addie Sheehan. Addie, who is over 1 on the day, was able to get on base her last time due to an error. She did pop out to Diedrich at first base back in the 2nd inning to end that inning, or at least the top part of the inning. And now, let's see what we got for a first pitch. Fouled back to the backstop for strike 1. And I might be wrong. We might have a substitute hitter here, as I'm realizing that the numbers don't add up. We'll see Kay Work up to bat. Fouled back, so she's down in the count 0-2. Work wearing number 12. Caroline Wyke. Thank you to the Mr. Cook here, who was able to come over and help me out here, but down goes Caroline with the strikeout, the first out here in the 6th. And now we'll see what Caitlin Johnson can do. Caitlin had a fielder's choice her last time up to bat, and she grounds one. Diedrich doesn't even barely have to move more than a half a step, able to get out number 2. So very quickly, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, and Barton is wheeling and dealing, but we'll see what Brooke Jolliker can do, who is 3 for 3 on the day, has an RBI, scored 2 runs. She's definitely in line right now as player of the game with the way that she's been doing the catching duty, just a freshman. She's looking very solid out there. And she sends one up in the air. Megan Wade ranging over. Oh, able to make the catch is Sam Nightingale. And that will do it for the top of the 6th inning. Some defense being used here. Let's see if they can take that energy with their bats. The Kings are looking to score some runs, and they'll see what they can do with Haley Sinfo, Megan Wade, and Carly Diedrich due up. Back for the bottom of the 6th after this. Kings down 6-1 here in the bottom of the 6th, but it'll be the 4, 5, 6 part of the lineup. Perfect time to get some things going here to try to make this game a little bit closer. And we'll see what Haley Sinfo, who is 0 for 2, can do with her bat. She has popped out to the pitcher and flown out to center field and is looking to find some green here in the bottom of the 6th. Takes a first pitch strike. Greenleaf strike zone has been changing per inning, I feel. And that was a ball for certain batters called a strike there. Obviously, height a big issue, but Haley swings at this one, goes up the middle, and is able to finally get a hit here to start things off in the bottom of the 6th. Get some love from Coach, and now we'll see what she can do on the base paths. Obviously, we've seen Brooke Jolliker with a good arm here, so got to be smart with taking a base, and we'll see what Megan Wade, who has scored the lone run here for the Kings, got a triple her last time on the bat. Would love to be able to do it again. Takes a ball outside. Megan flew out to left field her first time up. Fouls one back in the backstop, making a 1-1 count. Caitlin Johnson in front of us, trying to clean off her cleats. Ground still a little soft here from all the rain. Wade ducks. She's playing duck, duck, goose. She's obviously very good at that. Obviously trying to get out of the way of the fastball. Now goes outside, and Wade now in the count, 3-1. Carly Diedrich on deck. Ball 4, and the first 2 batters for the Kings get on base. We've seen this a few times back in the first inning that happened and in the second inning, before the likes of Amelia Tomasetti was able to shut him down. Running out of outs in this game. Ball nicely caught by Jolliker. She missed that one. That would allow the base runners to move up. Ball up high, so Tomasetti might need a talking to if she continues to throw like this. Has had a number of walks, and now Carly sends it out to center field, ranging over and able to make that catch for out number 1 as Lorelei Bellarose. And Laura Lee doing a good job. Been eating things up like Pac-Man out there in center field. No sacrifice there, as again that pitch was a swing and a miss here. We'll see what Maddie Butt can do. Maddie walked her last time up. Was able to make her way over to third base. Strike called. Tomasetti seems like one of those pitchers that when the tough gets going, she gets tougher. Ball high. Madison Butts pulled up from JV, looking to make something happen here. Takes a ball inside, able to jump back. Again, bottom of the sixth, runners at first and second, one out here. Down 5 runs, looking to make something happen here. Fouls one to the backstop. Try to swing away on that fastball, just only got a piece of it. Now, full count here. Butts had quite a day. She's been on base twice. The only player to do that so far. And that is ball low, and that will load up the bases here. And Samantha Nightingale in a beautiful spot here with one out. See what she can do. And Dover coach will come out and discuss things here. Is a big spot here for the Kings to get some runs on the board and make this game a little bit more stressful here for the parents on both sides. Double play opportunity is there. So Sinfo will be at third. Megan Wade at second, both with good speed. I haven't really gotten a chance to see Maddie run too much here at first base. Assume that she has got some speed as well, being the second baseman. See if Nightingale can hit it out to her position. Ball low. Sam grounded out to the first baseman her last time up, allowing Megan Wade to score the run. Strike called. Nightingale not a big fan of that call. Really upstairs, making it a 2-1 count now. Two walks in the inning. A single as well, have loaded the bases up. Ball upstairs, so a 3-1 count. Avery Hastings due up next. She was thrown out her last time on base. Would love to be able to help her team out some more. Fouled back and a battle going on here. Amelia versus Sam. Fans all quiet here, waiting to see what's going to happen here. Fouls one back, so looks like it could have been ball 4. Let's see if she goes with an off-speed pitch. There's Amelia. Ball up high, and that allows Haley Sinfo to come around, and the third walk of the inning for Tomasetti has put the tying run at the plate here. A swing and a big swing and a miss. All the base runners on for the Kings have all walked. What an at-bat, though, by Nightingale. You got to give her credit on that. She was very patient, fouled off some pitches, and finally was able to see that the inside pitch was not going to be in the strike zone, and walks her way to first base with an RBI. So Sam's got both RBIs so far in this game. And I'm now realizing that we actually have a substitute batter here, pinch hitter, I guess. Sophia Gahara, the senior, coming in here, and a big spot. A swing and a miss right there. Gahara. And a big spot. Gets called for strike 3, and she'll walk back to the dugout. Very displeased with the umpire right there on that call. And now Brooklyn Flinkfelt will come up to bat here. 2 outs now. Brooklyn's hit the ball well, but unfortunately, it's been hit to McKenna Jolliker out in left field. She did walk in the first inning when it was thrown out at the plate. Sun goes back into the clouds. Temperature drops here. Now a little ground ball to throw across is in time, and the Green Wave have done a great job in this game with runners on base to keep the damage minimal. 1 run does come around, making it a 6-2 game. The Green Wave will be up in the top of the 7th. More softball coverage on Manchester Public Television after this. Top of the 7th here at Patton Field for the Dover Green Wave and the Manchester Memorial Central Kings. And Kendall Spagna will be up to bat first. She is 0 for 4 on the day, but does have 2 RBIs. See what she can do to try to get herself on base the clean way. And she cracks one over to Webster. Webster will just throw it over quickly to Carly Diedrich, and very quick first out there as Kendall Spagna will go 0 for 4 on the day, and we'll see what Aaliyah LaFleur can do here. Aaliyah's done a great job playing out in right field. She does have a couple good hits on the day, but sent one out to center field back in the first, but it was a fielder's choice. She ended up being thrown out at third base. See what she can do with call the strike outside up her corner. Aaliyah did not like that one bit. She scored a run in the 3rd inning, the 3rd run of the game. Call the strike there, and Barton finding the zone. She crushes one. Webster eating him up. Call her the Cookie Monster because nothing's getting past her. Out number 2 here in the top of the 7th, and we'll see the birthday girl back up to bat here in Lizzie Cook, the shortstop. Lizzie's got 2 RBIs on the day. That solo home run to lead us off in the top of the 5th. Impressive shot. And she, little nubber here. Let's see if Butts can get it over to first, and not in time. And getting on base is Lizzie Cook with 2 outs. Didn't get all of it, but got into a spot where no one could field it. And she'll be hanging out at first base. Her parents here in attendance were able to go snag that home run ball. And now a little fly ball, Megan Wade ranging over. It will fall. Nightingale will get it cleanly, getting it over But now the ball kind of gets away, but Diedrich able to go over and make sure that Barton got the ball and kept the runners at bay. So now 2 outs, top of the 7th, runners at first and second. And we'll see what McKenna Jolliker can do here. That little soft hit, Laura Lee Belrose. And she little ground ball. Diedrich able to eat that up and get that out. So a pair of singles, but no runs come around. It is now down to the last 3 outs for the Kings. We'll see the likes of Jamie Webster, Eman Barton, Haley Sinfo will be back for the bottom of the 7th after this. Third baseman Jamie Webster will lead us off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A 6-2 Dover Green Wave lead and ball up high. Webster has to use some matrix moves and get out of the way of that. Girls shouting out quite a bit here, upset with that call. Or upset with that pitch, I should say. Another ball really upstairs. So 2-0 count. Webster love to get herself on first base. She sends one foul, though. It was a close one. Should have at least gotten 2 with her speed if that had stayed fair, but it did not. And she sends one out into, oh, what a catch right there. McKenna Jolliker doing her job out in left field very well. And that will be a loud out number 1 here for the Dover Green Wave. But we'll see what Eman Barton can do. She struck out her last time up. Would love to be able to help her squad get some base runners to try to make this game a victory here. Love to have it for the Kings. Amelia really doing a good job of trying to get them chasing upstairs, but not able to do it. Strike called. Barton not pleased with that call. Umpires have a tough job. No one really seems to like them. There's a shortage of officials here in New Hampshire. Greenleaf calls another strike. As someone that got all of his community service in high school by umpiring, I don't miss it. I do miss the free hot dogs at the end of the day, but ball upstairs high. Tomasetti trying her best to get that call. Did not get it this time, and Barton would love to be able to crush one right here. She sends one out to second base. Going to be handled cleanly. And that will do it for out number 2. Well done there by the second baseman, Kendall Spagna, quickly getting it over to Caitlin Johnson for the 4-3 out. And now we'll see what Haley Sinfo can do. Haley had a big single and scored the second run her last time up to bat last inning. Big swing, just was underneath it. Down on the count, 0-1. Sinfo bends out of the way on that one. Working that core to get out of the way. 1-1 count now. Crushes one up the middle again. So Sinfo keeps the blood flowing here for the Kings in the bottom of the 7th inning. And we'll see what Megan Wade can do. Wade has had a decent day getting on base with a triple and a base on balls. Scored the first run for the Kings. Her bat's been on par today. See if she can find some room for a single herself. Off-speed pitch right there. Glorious one by Amelia. Gets called strike one. Ball up high. Brooke Joliker keeps an eye on Sinfo at first. Wade sends one up in the air, carrying over, but able to make the catch for the winning out is Angela Hurlbert, and that will do it. The Green Wave come over to Manchester and take a 6-2 win here on this April 26th, Wednesday evening. And it's been a great time here for Manchester Public Television. The Green Wave jump up to 2-4 on the season, while the Manchester Central Memorial Kings fall to 1-6. They will be in Winnicott on Friday, while on the other hand, you have Timberlane going to be facing the Green Wave. Player of the game, you got to give it to co-players of the game. Brooke Joliker deserves it for her hitting and good catching duty. And we'll give it to the birthday girl, Lizzie Cook, as well, who got that home run and played solid defense at shortstop. But that will do it here for Manchester Public Television's softball coverage. Again, the Green Wave leading this game and winning it by a final score 6-2. We'll be back with more softball coverage throughout the season. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.